Whoa. Hold on. Let's see. We live.
Oh shit. No speaker.
We got. Hey, we gonna get back. Hey, this is our first show. But what up, YouTube? I don't know if Facebook on yet, but hey, we back for this July 4th episode. We gonna give y'all an episode quick, and we back. This our first show in 2022, I think.
Probably,
but that's why
the camera, y'all. I'm already sweating because
what's good?
I've been having to expose dude already. Well, yo, what's good, everybody? I'm Rod. We don't got no music today. Expand video, yeah. Let me.
This gonna be just a we back episode. We back.
Yeah, episode 1, season Pops. 3. Yeah, happy birthday to Pops. Happy birthday to a few people out there. It's a few people I know. Deshandra Malo, Al Madden.
Oh, birthday to 4?
Yep. Isaac Strickers. It's a few people out here. Shout out to my people. If it's your birthday, happy Independence Day. American Slavery Day. No, I'm just playing.
Oh, shit. Let me tell them to tap in.
But, yeah, we got a full show for y'all today. We got sports. We got real talk. We got it all, y'all. We back, man. It's been a long time coming. We've been busy these last few months. I've been busy coaching. A little bit of transition. We'll get into that in the real talk section about what we've been going on. But we back now finally, y'all. We probably going to, during the summertime, we might be able to get to y'all 2 times a week. Maybe shoot for Thursdays and Sundays. But we came to y'all on Monday today because it's a holiday. But yeah, Mike, anything you got to share with the people?
No, man, we've been busy this last year, and I'm going to continue to be busy because, man, I'm trying to get certified out here, so I got a lot of tests coming up. So yeah,
he's trying to get certified and be a porn producer.
Oh God. but yeah, I ain't nothing been too
going on too much debate, y'all. This is why we argue. Mike say stuff. You ain't even let them know what you're trying to get certified in.
I can't tell them that I got to at least pass one test first. Then
you mean you can't tell them?
Because I've been going for this for years, and I'm gonna let y'all know once I pass this first test. So yeah, we gonna be busy, man.
Y'all watch out for him. Y'all see him on milk cartons. I ain't got nothing to do with that.
But what up, man? After Rod introduced himself, we'll get right into it.
Introduce myself. He ain't listening.
Cause we this just gonna be a quick show, y'all. I ain't even gonna lie to y'all. Oh yeah.
Let me share this on Facebook. Let me share this on my page. We live right now. About to expose this dude in the sports section. Lights a bit, Morgan. But yeah, we out here. So let's go. Niggas. Let's see. What's the first topic, Mike? What we talking about today? Oh yeah, let's talk about the stuff we missed a little bit. The Rams, congratulations to that fluke Super Bowl champion. I mean, they beat the Cincinnati Bengals, y'all. I know all y'all saw that. I think the score was 23-20 or something like that. It was a decent Super Bowl watch. Odell would have got MVP had he not got hurt. But yeah, shout out to the Rams. The Warriors won championship. They back on top. Shout out to Curry and them. Who won the NCAA basketball championship? I'm tweaking. It wasn't Auburn. Who won that shit?
For basketball? Damn, who did win that?
It wasn't Duke.
Villanova lost to North Carolina.
Oh, it was Kansas.
Oh, Kansas beat North Carolina.
Kansas dominated.
Kansas. No, they didn't. North Carolina was up by 20.
Kansas dominated the whole tournament.
Oh, yeah. But in the championship game, North Carolina was up 20, right?
I don't think so. I don't know what game you talking about. I think Kansas dominated.
No. North Carolina. I missed that game, but North Carolina was up like 17 on them.
Let's see.
And Kansas came back.
I don't remember.
Yeah. Because I was on the plane in the game, but I remember people was talking about it, and I watched the highlights. North Carolina had like a 17-point lead.
Oh, yeah, they was up 15.
Yeah, 15 or 17.
But in the second half, Kansas outscored them by 20.
I know, but what I'm saying is...
15 ain't nothing in basketball.
I know, but they was up by 17.
They was up 40-25 at half, and in the second half, they got beat 47-29.
They got to 17.
I'm just saying they got dominated in the second half. They got beat by 18. They lost by 3. But Kansas was the better team. I just didn't watch Kansas all year, but they won the national title. Football, Alabama didn't win it. Georgia beat their motherfucking head in the championship, which was good. So, yeah, those the recaps. That's all we missed since we've been gone. All the champions that's been around, that's won. Dang, North Carolina, they coach retired too. No, that was Duke coach. Coach K retired. He done. Dang, it's been a lot going on in the basketball world. It's been a lot going on in the sports world. A lot of people didn't got traded since we didn't talk. My Broncos, y'all already know. We gonna get into football second, but I just want to talk about what we missed. But y'all already know what we gonna do. We got Russell Wilson. We'll talk about that here in a minute. Yeah, it's been some big moves over there too. Tom Brady retired and came back. I already knew he wasn't really retiring. It just didn't seem real for the GOAT to go out like that. Yeah. And now we here in July where it's a pretty boring sports season unless you're a baseball fan. Oh yeah, hockey, the Colorado Avalanche won. Shout out to them. That was more recent. But yeah, if you a sports fan, y'all, right now, tuning in to Brotherly Differences Summer is gonna be what you want to do because it ain't no sports really going on besides baseball. And yeah, baseball right now, my team ain't doing so hot. I don't follow baseball like that right now. And yeah, training camp about to start. Mike ain't gonna talk about football this year, y'all. He gonna be kind of silent.
What?
He gonna be kind of silent this year because
his team, I'm a Bears fan. Yeah, the Bears. We gonna have.
Hopefully they win 5 games. I got them winning 7, but we
gonna have a rough year. But like I said,
it's cool. Just hope y'all better than Detroit. That's all.
Be better than Detroit. That's nothing.
That's gotta happen.
That's easy. That's light. We could be terrible and still be better than them.
Well, yeah.
We gonna sweep them again. Like, come on, man.
Did y'all tie with them split with them last year?
No, we swept them, but we split with them. We split with the Vikings some years. We split with the Packers. No, we don't split with the Packers.
Well, don't.
Vikings swept us, but we split with the Vikings.
I said don't say about the Packers. So I'm saying don't bring up the Packers because we know what the Packers do to y'all.
Oh yeah. But Aaron
Rodgers.
The difference between me and you, I'm realistic. I won't just say my team's going 25, but then y'all was like 7-10.
You're not realistic.
Like, that's not realistic.
We definitely was gonna make the playoffs if Teddy Bronco didn't get hurt the last 4 games. He missed the last 4 games.
Julian, where you at, man? Like this.
Julian. This man said Julian.
Because I
Teddy Bridgewater had better stats than his quarterback.
What
Teddy Bridgewater had quarterback.
I'm asking, what did he call?
He called Bridgewater Bitchwater. But that's crazy because if you look up Bridgewater and her stats, Bridgewater's stats was better than his, and he missed 4 games.
I don't care about the stats.
Yeah, I know you don't.
Y'all was weak.
I know you don't.
Because neither they stats is impressive.
I know you don't.
But just because quarterbacks be better, your team used to be worse. As an overall team, they made the playoffs.
Show me a quarterback.
Did they make the playoffs and y'all didn't? And did they beat y'all?
You said, did they make the playoffs in the NFC?
It don't matter. Didn't they beat y'all?
In the NFC? They beat us in the NFC?
Didn't they beat y'all?
The Eagles are not a threat. Like I said, we took that game lightly. They beat us, but like it's the Eagles, dude. Like seriously, it's the Eagles.
I ain't about to take up the Eagles. Bro.
It's the Eagles. Like Jalen, you got a better arm than Jalen Hurts. Hey, bro, 16 touchdowns and 10 interceptions. He's a college quarterback in the NFL. We're not worried about that. But let's talk about some basketball. Let's talk about the NBA champions because I know your mouth being wet for this.
Not really.
NBA champs, Golden States, are they the favorites next year?
They can be the favorites next year, but that stuff don't matter. I don't care about favorite stuff. Like,
well, what do you care about? So, will they win the title next year, or do they have the best chance to win the title in the West?
I'm not gonna say.
What are you saying? Because I'm tired of him doing this.
I'm not picking. I don't know.
He tried to come at my predictions when I predict because I'm doing predictions. Then when you ask him stuff like this, I'm just asking questions about Golden State.
I'm telling you,
he don't care about favorites.
They can be the favorite. Yes,
so what do you got to say about Golden State going into next year? Then,
yes, they could go back to the finals, but I might get the championship automatically.
Nobody said that.
They definitely can go back to the finals.
Are they a fluke?
No, they're not a fluke.
Will they be a threat next year?
They will be a threat.
Are the Suns better than them next year?
The Suns not better than them, and I thought the Suns would beat them. See, I say my shit on camera. I thought the Suns would beat the Warriors.
The Lakers would beat them, though.
I'm not gonna say that.
If Kyrie go there,
I said, I'm not even doing predictions of record. The Warriors don't even need the number 1 seed. They was third seed this year, so
yeah, nobody cares about seed.
No,
I tell you that every year.
But I know if like I saw y'all doing predictions of like who gonna be number 1 in the East. I'm like, in the West, Warriors low key.
I don't care who. I tell you, I don't care about. I don't care about.
They go coast next year.
What up, Ty? I'm glad to see y'all back, but
what up, Ty?
Where the hell have y'all been? I know, Ty. We're gonna get into that in the real talk section. You know where we've been and stuff and what's been going on. But we back, Ty. We back. Ty, how your book going? But yeah, I'm glad to see you, Ty. We're gonna talk about your Saints here in a minute. But Mike, nobody bringing up seeds. You already know how I feel about seeds. Seeds don't matter. Your Suns was the 1 seed. My Heat was the 1 seed. Neither one of them got to the finals. So the seeds don't matter. I'm just asking you, what do you think about the Warriors? Will they be a team to beat next year?
The Warriors will be a team.
Who you think gonna challenge them in the West?
The Clippers gonna challenge them with Kawhi back. The Clippers.
Don't just say Kawhi. You already know who they added to. Bring that name up.
Kawhi back. John Wall was a good pickup though.
Yeah, bring that name because you know Kobe's scared of John Wall.
Stop it.
Wait, what?
Not scared of John Wall.
John Wall got the second best defense on the team, second best offense. He's the second best player on that team, easily.
Stop it, Paul George is easy. So, like, come on, Ron, stop it.
This man
But the Clippers can challenge them.
What did Paul George do this year? He lost a playing game.
Lakers, I can't say Lakers because I got to see what they. Lakers was a mess. Lakers was a mess. Yeah, Nuggets because Murray gonna be back. Nuggets to challenge them.
And the Nuggets got to
And don't say Wolves. And man.
The Wolves will be a top 4 seed. I did say.
I need to see what Suns do this offseason, but Suns ain't going nowhere.
The Wolves will be better than the Suns.
The Mavericks scare me. They lost Jalen Brunson.
Facts.
They lost.
They trying to get Kyrie.
Yeah, so the Mavs,
if the Mavs get Kyrie, that'd be a game
the Grizzlies would be a year better. I think the Grizzlies would be a year better. But yeah, Warriors, man, right now they're the favorite in the West. I will give them that, but I want to talk about them a little bit. The Warriors, I've gained respect for them, man. I've gained a lot more respect for them. They won without KD.
What about Draymond?
What you mean?
Oh, it's Julian Amiz in here.
What you mean, Draymond? What about Draymond?
Is this drunk Mike or regular Mike?
This regular Mike.
He said, beat that shit out of them. Because predict shit like the Broncos going win the Super Bowl 5 to 6 years in a row. Morgan and Julian in here. They got their forks and knives ready.
Because they see all the dumb shit you say.
Meat eaters. Warriors repeating. I don't care who get KD. That's Terry. That's Luther.
Hey, I'm not gonna argue with that. Warriors probably.
What up, Luther?
He said, "What up, Luther?" Warriors can repeat, but I'm not gonna say that automatically. But yeah, Warriors is the favorite. Team.
Well, we know you're not gonna. We know you're not gonna say much besides
what
the
what
same.
You want me to say?
Look, all I gotta do is turn him on and turn him off, y'all. He gonna say the same responses. Every year,
and
so he could be on the fence.
That's what make me.
No, so he can be. Yeah, it's gonna make it does make you.
I don't say OC shit like
Don't play with me on this live, bro.
I just don't say the shit y'all want me to say like the media.
What you mean? I'm not telling you, Mike. I don't want you to say nothing to me. I'm literally asking you questions, and I feel like I said, this is what y'all like to do. Y'all like to
I'm giving you answers.
No, because y'all like to throw stuff up in my face. Be like, Rob was talking all this stuff about this team, that team, and then they lost. And then when I'm asking y'all questions like this, you try to be slick and maneuver through it, and I just ask you about the Warriors like that. I don't care about favorites, none of that. He said, I don't care about favorites or none of that. I don't care about this and that. You like to play on the fence, so if something happens either way.
Over basketball season.
I'm saying if something happens either way, you will be like, I'm cool. And look, there's nothing wrong with it, but I just want you to acknowledge.
We just got over basketball season. I'm giving the Warriors. I respect them. They just won their 4th ring. I didn't think they could do it, and the crazy part is they low key developing players, and they just won the title. So that's all I'm saying. 4 rings, they won without KD, and I'm gonna say if KD go there, if KD go to the Warriors, he's never getting respect again.
See, you wanted to throw this.
No, I had to throw it out there. I'm just saying that he might get traded to the Warriors. KD, you don't go back there.
Don't act
like
he would go to a stacked team. Do you know if he went there they would lose Wiggins?
I don't care.
Wiseman and Kuminga.
But I'm saying the Warriors stupid.
I'm saying, so if he went back to the Warriors, it probably would be harder to win the title because they're going to lose Wiggins, Kuminga. They already lost Gary Payton. They would lose Wiseman. They would lose Jordan Poole. So it ain't like you would be going to a Warriors team that's stacked.
True, but KD with the Warriors is crazy.
Yeah.
But what I'm telling you is, don't go there.
The only reason why niggas don't want to see KD go to Warriors, I'm going to say it because somebody posted in our group, I don't know if it was Terry or Morgan, just posted in the group the other day of a graphic of teams that three-peated. We haven't seen the three-peat in the NBA in almost 20 years. So we know when we would have saw that year, had KD not towards Achilles.
But we did it. See, I don't know about it. Like, ifs, I do ifs and tags, but I don't. They didn't three-peat. That's all we got to say. They didn't three-peat.
Why didn't they three-peat? Did somebody beat them healthy?
Nigga, that's a part of three-peat.
Did somebody beat them?
That's why the Bulls get credit. They three-peated twice. Injuries happen. I don't want to hear nothing about an injury.
Did somebody beat that Warriors team?
The Raptors beat the Warriors.
Did somebody beat that Warriors team?
Okay. KD was
so what I'm saying is, KD, why wouldn't you want to run it back? Nobody beat us. But I'm saying, why wouldn't he want to run it back?
Injuries are part of three-peating.
We get that. But, Mike, I'm just asking a question. You act like if I'm KD, to get on people like you, this would be my excuse if I want to go back to the Warriors. I'm not saying he should, but if he wanted to go back to the Warriors, I would be like, why can't I go back? We didn't get beat. I want us to get beat first before I want to leave.
Shouldn't have left there.
He left because
KD said he don't care what me to say. If you don't care me to say, you wouldn't have left Golden State. Just say you wouldn't have left Golden State.
That's one too much for KD. No, we don't want him. Nobody three-peated in no major sports since Kobe and Shaq. He loved throwing Kobe and Shaq name in there.
Well, he right, though.
But we know, but he loved throwing that name in there because he tried to act like that Lakers dynasty. But I'm not going to disrespect Kobe because he's second all the time. But, Mike, this is why I started to bring up Kobe blemishes with people like him because, like, I'm just not doing it. I'm not doing it. But we already know.
Don't get on Kobe, right? Because you know Julian gonna start getting the hate mode on Kobe. So.
Oh, I don't listen to Julian. Like, I don't listen to anything he says about basketball. Literally goes to one end out the other. Like, seriously. But for me, the Warriors are the favorites going into the next year. And I'll say this. The reason why I'm going to call them the favorites is because everything else in the West right now is up for grabs. We don't know what the Lakers going to do. The teams that can compete with them, we don't know what they are. The only team that I feel like right now that have a shot at the Warriors that I could see beating the Warriors in the best of 7 would be the Nuggets. And I told you about the Nuggets before. You know what type of time it is. I am not saying I told you about the Nuggets because I wasn't high on the Nuggets, but what I'm saying is the Nuggets have a squad and Jokic, Murray come back, and I like what they've been in free agency. You add Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, you add Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. They just got another big pickup too. The Nuggets did that I can't think of. That's making me mad. I'm about to have to look it up on Twitter. The Nuggets got another big pickup the other day. So they're a team that could compete with the Warriors. And also the Clippers. The Clippers with my boy John Wall back. People forget that he averaged 18 and 9 a couple years ago, better than Chris Paul's season, might I add. But he was doing it for the
John Wall's
Rockets.
not better than Chris Paul. So
we're about to see now when he got a team around him. When Chris Paul had pieces around him, we saw what he did with pieces.
Clippers, it ain't because of John Wall. It's only because Kawhi. The Clippers will be good because Kawhi's back. It ain't got nothing to do with John Wall. They will be good because Kawhi's back.
Well, how many you want to bring up championships? Well, how many championships has Kawhi been to with the Clippers?
He hasn't been a zero, but I'm saying is the Clippers being good won't be because of John Wall.
And then they beat the Jazz without him. Then they beat the Jazz without him.
But I'm telling you,
Kawhi's the best player on the team. Of course, nobody's arguing that John Wall's better than Kawhi.
Paul George is the second best player. John Wall not even the second best player.
It's just like saying Curry is the best player on the Warriors, but don't act like Wiggins wasn't a big reason why they beat the Celtics.
But
that's what I'm saying about John Wall.
Don't try to use the John Wall stuff because even if they
I'm using John Wall.
I'm using John Wall. They can point. John Wall can be replaced. Kawhi can't be replaced.
John Wall can be replaced. John Wall can be replaced by Curry, Kyrie, D. Rose, but not many can replace John Wall. You're sick. I just named a few. I just named
Chris Paul can replace John Wall. Chris Paul on the Clippers.
Not Chris Paul now.
Yes, Chris Paul can replace John Wall.
Not Chris Paul.
Kyrie can replace John Wall. Trae Young can replace John Wall. So stop it. John Wall wrong, but nigga, they gonna win because of Paul George and Kawhi. John Wall will help. So don't just try to put John Wall in. Is all I'm saying because I know how you would do, and I know Morgan to do that too because he a John Wall
is going to be the second reason why they win the title.
John Wall will help. John Wall with the Clippers will be dangerous.
I didn't say he would be the Robin. He's going to be the Robin.
No, he's not. He's not. So you said John
Wasn't Wiggins just the Robin to Curry? It don't have to be what we used to. Clay usually is the Robin. But in that 6-game series, who was the Robin?
Had a better series.
Who was the Robin in the finals?
Nigga.
I'm asking a simple question.
Wiggins was, but
and I'm saying John Wall can be the Robin for a series like that. That's important.
Series is not.
The finals is a big series. It's not just one series. The finals is a big series. That's what they do it for. And I'm saying that could be John Wall when he needs him. We know that Kawhi don't show up or Paul George don't show up in clutch moments. We know that. We know this. Okay, don't act like you don't know this.
Wall will help the Clippers, but I know how he is. If Clippers, you was already starting trying to give John Wall a lot of credit already. You was being sneaky. I know how you are. You was being sneaky, so I was like, nigga, no. Wall will help. He gonna help on the defensive side. They need a point guard, a true point guard like Wall. But don't use his name as like, oh, they gonna win because of him. Because I know eventually
he's gonna be a big piece for them.
And I'm stopping it.
That's what I'm saying.
You do it next year.
Who arguing that Rob was out here doing the John Wall? Who out here arguing the fact that Kawhi is the leader of that team, the heartbeat of that team? Nobody's arguing that but you. What I'm saying to you is when moments get thick, and sometimes like Skip Bayless has pointed out where Kawhi shies away sometimes in the fourth quarter. Skip pointed that out. And where
Kawhi comes to play in the fourth quarter, stop it.
Not all the time.
He did choke it. They choked in another
series. And we saw what Luka did to him through 6 games.
Through 6 games. Nigga, Kawhi snapped in the fourth.
And like I said,
like 18 in the fourth.
And John Wall,
he was cooking we know
how John Wall create for his teammates. He's one of the best passes in the league.
Paul George and Kawhi don't need to create for them. They gonna need Paul George for the other players. Paul George don't need help get creative.
What did Paul George do last year, Mike?
What you mean? What did he do last year? Paul George having a good season last year.
What did he do last year?
He had a good season last year. He averaged like 26.
They didn't even make the playoffs. They lost.
He didn't play the play-in spot. He didn't play the play-in game. He had COVID.
They played versus the Wolves. He played
What you
versus the
mean?
Wolves.
Oh, yeah, I'm saying.
And I was at that game.
He lost.
And lost.
What I'm saying is, I'm not going, don't get me wrong, I'm not making the industry what I'm saying. I'm not going to say
lost.
they didn't make the playoffs because Paul George, he didn't play, he had COVID. He didn't play.
Oh, now you want to bring up niggas that didn't play during games.
No. I said Kyrie and KD played the playoffs.
Well, 1 year they played the playoffs. They didn't play versus the Bucks when it counted.
No, not versus the Bucks. I said versus Celtics.
No, I'm talking about because you like to bring up I'm not going to even go there with the Kyrie.
So what I'm saying is Paul George, yes, they lost in the play into the Wolves, but he didn't play that versus Pelicans.
Versus the Pelicans, and they lost.
Still, even with that, Paul George is still better than John Wall. Like, come on. I don't even think Morgan to be that crazy.
I don't know.
I
don't know if John Wall is better.
I don't know. John Wall has never been better than Paul George a day in his life.
What?
He's never been better. Maybe his freshman year in Kentucky, when Paul George was still in high school.
What? Is this nigga?
John Wall has never been better than Paul George a day in his life.
Wait, first off, when John Wall was at Kentucky, Paul George was in college.
He was in college, yeah. He was at
okay.
Fresno. Well, John Wall has. I don't care if he's normal pick. John Wall has never been better than Paul George a day in his life. A day in his life, John Wall has never been better than Paul George.
What about the year that John Wall played the Celtics and went 7 with them?
That means better than Paul George.
In the second round with the Wizards. What did Paul George do that year?
Nigga, Paul George was going 7 with LeBron.
What did Paul George do that year?
He was going 7 with LeBron with the Pacers. So what are you talking about?
Well, he wasn't the best player on the team. John Wall was the best player on his team.
He was the top 2. Bradley Beal was wrong.
Bradley Beal became wrong. John Wall was the best player on that team.
Okay, like Paul George was top 2 on the team. Paul George was top 2 on his team.
He became that. It was Hibbert and Granger at first.
Nigga, Hibbert has never been better than Paul George. Stop it.
Hibbert did have a year or 2 in there, Mike. But this man, you love Paul George. Paul George Paul George has a nice what's-the-name game. Nice training game. A nice practice game.
Wait, what?
His practice bag is crazy. But in the game, I don't see that
practice
happen.
Bag?
Paul George's.
In the game, you don't see you must not watch the Clippers. You're going because he's choked in playoffs, but I'm not going to take away what he does. I'm not giving him crazy credit saying, oh, he's top 10 all time, BS. I'm just giving him his credit. Like, you're being disrespectful saying John Wall can be, Robin of the Clippers. Like, come on, man, stop it.
Why can't he be?
Like, who just said that, Joe? John Wall will be third option. That's going to help them. And one thing John Wall will help them with, he will get other players easier shots. But Paul George and Kawhi can create their own shots. So don't go there.
Dang, man, I'm trying to find out who the Nuggets just signed. I'm sleeping.
They just signed Bruce Brown.
Yeah, that was the one.
Yeah, Bruce Brown.
That was a big pickup for them from the Nets.
Bruce Brown is a good role player.
And he moved without the ball.
He moved without the ball. Yeah, Bruce
So
Brown.
what do you got to say about Curry's legacy then, Mike?
Curry's top 10. Top 10 all time.
We got about 20 more minutes of sports, by the way.
Curry top 10 of all time.
Top 10 of all time.
Let's do 10 minutes. I want to hit that.
Top 10 of all time.
Yeah, he top 10 all time. That what else you want to know? Like, is he he's number 2 point guard of all time. I will put him number 1 point guard again if he can continue just his career.
Paul George better than Wall.
But Curry's a top 10 player all time. What else? I got him 8. I was going to put him past Shaq, but I forget Shaq was. Julian is one who kind of made me forget that Shaq was that raw. Julian? So I got Curry, because I was gonna put Curry over Shaq, but I'm like, hold on, Curry may have to do a little bit more.
That's bad. That's bad.
And not even ring-wise for Shaq. He don't got to get.
That's bad. Beautiful for our show. Anytime you reference Julian, helps you change your basketball mind. That's not good.
No, Nugget will regret moving Barton. I agree with that. Barton was good for them.
KCP is a good replacement for him, though. They virtually
Barton used to create his own shot a lot. KCP can't really create much. He got defense.
You can watch him with the Pistons. LeBron made him a spot-up shooter.
No, with the Pistons, he was
better. You have to be that with the Nuggets.
No, with the Wizards, he was a spot-up shooter.
I'm saying you have to be that with the Nuggets.
No, Will Barton used to create his own shot.
Nobody ball dominate the Nuggets. Even though Jokic do get assists, they don't ball dominate, though. They move the ball. Will Barton is his bucket, but I think sometimes Will Barton held the ball too much. He's more of an ISO player. I like KCP.
We'll see.
I just feel like it's an even swap.
With Murray back, the Nuggets go challenge.
And Michael Porter. And then, like I said, I like the Bruce Brown pickup. He played defense and he's a smart basketball player. And they got Aaron Gordon. Remember, they still got Aaron Gordon from Orlando. And he's been playing better since he's been with the Nuggets. He can now shoot.
I forgot about Michael Porter. Murray. Oh, yeah, the Nuggets.
Aaron Gordon. They got a nice little squad. Then they got that rookie, that people, Bones Highland, that rookie, he was nice. Averaged like almost 12 points a game. The Nuggets going to be solid. But for me, Mike, I gotta really sit down. I haven't to answer my own question that I made about Curry's legacy or Golden State's legacy. I will say this: Golden State legacy is something that needs to be remembered on the level of the Bulls, the Lakers. In our generation, I'm gonna just leave it at the Bulls and the Lakers, okay? Because that was stability. That's not team jumping and stability. The
I
Warriors
ain't
will
mad at
be
that.
they will be remembered as
They
that for
still
me.
not there. They not there with the Bulls.
Well, no, I'm not saying they even there with the Lakers. I'm just saying they will be remembered as that for like you look at it from 2015 and now we won 2022.
But
The fact
Celtics
that
and
they,
Lakers,
the
Celtics and
fact that
Lakers are top two though. Like if we go back
can I
dynasties,
speak
history,
about
go
what
ahead.
we speaking about? I'm
'Cause
talking
you ain't
about their
said this-
legacy. We didn't watch the Celtics and Lakers like that. We wasn't born yet. I'm talking about when we was born.
Oh yeah,
Because we
Bulls.
watching basketball, we saw Bulls and Jazz, Bulls and Knicks. Then we saw Lakers Kings, Lakers Blazers. What I'm saying is we saw Jordan withstand through like a lot of competition. The Knicks, the Pacers, the Jazz, and Jordan was the constant. The Lakers, it was the Blazers, the Spurs, the Kings. The Lakers were the constant. Then the Pistons finally took them off. What I'm saying is the Warriors just kind of like that. When now the Warriors in the West, it was Oklahoma City at first. Then it was this year was Dallas. Then it was the Rockets. The Rockets was their nemesis for a while. Then it was they did the Spurs, like that. Then they had to go against Cleveland. Then the Raptors did beat them, but injured. We are asterisk by that one. And then injured. And then you go out with Cleveland. Now you beat Boston. I'm saying it's like so many different things been changing, but they've been the constant. And that reminds me of when we started
I don't
watching.
care if they did 3 because the Spurs in 3.
That reminds me when we started, and I didn't put the Spurs in there, but the Spurs never repeated really.
Yeah, they never repeated.
I'm talking about teams that I feel like the Spurs. Some of you would have like 6 years off where they wasn't near the title, or they was near but they wasn't winning it. The Warriors have been in it, winning it, and near it. Like the Lakers was in it, winning it, and near, and the Bulls was always in it.
Yeah, Lakers they've won 4 times in 8
so,
years.
For me, I haven't sat down and I haven't sat down and said, okay, Curry is right here for me, but he's somewhere right around that top 10.
You don't got a top 10 yet?
Well, Mike, I haven't did my new name.
I got him number 8 for now. He can still pass without any more rings. He can still get further.
Warriors will go down as one of the best teams in the 2000s.
2010s.
Somebody wrote hate speech on Facebook. My man was howling Nuggets and N-words wasn't hearing it. No, Barn can go off when needed, and he was a fourth quarter.
He talking about Ed was howling Nuggets years ago, yeah. But I was always saying Nuggets will be better though. But at the time he was saying, I was saying they're not about to do nothing.
He said the N-words wasn't hearing it.
But I've always I got proof of that. I always said the Nuggets will be better in the future. So yeah, I was agreeing with him on that. But yeah, the time
when Ant was saying it is like us working with the Rockets. It didn't happen. So yeah, when he was saying it was all good, but nothing happened. And then they did get injured. So I won't hold that against him because I count injuries. But Morgan, I don't want to hear you say that because you don't count injuries. Like Mike. Injuries, y'all Stevie Wonder to injuries.
Matter, but I'm not giving
y'all Stevie Wonder to
in injuries. The contest we were talking about when the reason the Warriors in 3-peat was because of injuries. I'm like, okay, yeah, that's true, but I'm not giving that because injuries are 3-peats. Injuries are part of 3-peats. It's hard. That's why it's so hard to 3-peat. That's why teams who do it should get so much credit because you break down.
Yeah, you got to stay healthy. Well, not.
But that's the part of 3-peating.
Oh, the greats don't break. Jordan didn't break down. Scotty broke down. But
Jordan did break down, but
Dennis Rodman didn't break down.
No, Rodman was playing 82. Rodman played after 96. Rodman played 50 games.
How old was Dennis Rodman? Oh my, come on now.
He was 30, 34, 35, 36.
And niggas is like 29, 30 now not playing.
I know, but what I'm saying is Rodman, they was injured too. Him and Pippen wasn't playing whole seasons.
And Rodman was doing other shit. Rodman was out.
Doing other shit. But what I'm saying is injuries are part of the 3-peat. So it's like your body got to stay up. That's a part of 3-peat.
Yeah, but KD
you're going to have a tough time.
KD towards Achilles. That's nothing you can do for that.
It's nothing you can. I know it's nothing you can do. But hey, I'm not.
And we know what.
I know he got injured, but y'all didn't.
And we saw on the torn Achilles the game he did play 12 minutes. The game he did play 12 minutes. What he did, he didn't miss a shot.
He was the best player on the floor.
I'm just saying he didn't miss a shot. That's what would have happened.
He was the best player on the floor.
They would have got rid of the Raptors.
Like I said, I'm not talking about KD again until he went up the Warriors. We know he's great, all-time top scorer. He's one of the all-time top scorers. He's definitely top 5 scorer of all time.
You gonna talk about LeBron once?
I won't disrespect
him. His shorts again.
I won't ever disrespect KD like some people, and I don't give LeBron passes.
Okay, to NBA because we got to get on the NFL real quick. Free agency moves. What do you think about free agency right now?
Nothing too big happened really.
I got this.
It was some good stuff, and
we'll be done. But yeah, we're gonna be done by 4. I got this. Chill.
Oh no. What else
See,
did
I
say?
got this. He said some good stuff. What do you got to say about the?
Oh yeah, I ain't really impressed with anything yet. People getting their money really.
Donovan Mitchell coming to Miami.
We'll see, but I ain't really. Jaden Brunson to the Knicks. That's cool. Get your money. To me, is this free agent is more about people get money. Bradley Beal get 250. Zion just got 230. So
talking about more about getting money.
It's more about getting money. It ain't really no moves that moved me. It ain't like nothing crazy yet. Kyrie and KD gonna be the one. It ain't nothing crazy happened yet. What happened that's been crazy with free agency?
Well, your boy Luke and them been making some splash waves through free agency. They got a couple big pickups with JaVale McGee, Christian Wood. Those some big pickups.
Them cool. Them ain't nothing like
them big pickups.
This ain't LeBron going to the Heat, KD going to the Warriors.
No.
It's
cool.
Ain't
the best player. Yeah,
well, Melo,
what y'all want is the best player. Like you want, you want is the best player jumping ship.
When Melo was a free agency, everybody want to know what he was doing. I'm not going to respect him. No, a lot. When Melo was a free agent, when he's about to leave the Knicks, niggas wanted to know where he was going.
When he was leaving the Knicks?
Yeah, you remember when he took the money over going? Because remember people say go to the Bulls and stuff like that.
He went to OKC.
Melo doing free? No. He stayed with the Knicks.
Oh yeah, I think
Melo,
I remember that.
I remember that. People that summer niggas wanted to know Melo was going. They was like, he's training. He's going to meet with this team today. Going to meet with this team.
Well, that's just because ESPN pushed.
But Melo was big.
People I didn't want to know Melo, he was going.
Melo, I remember.
I didn't think he was going to change the landscape of winning the title.
If he was Chicago, people at that time.
With who?
Hindsight when he went Rose in them. That free agency summer after Rose and them got hurt.
I'm saying Rose was gone.
Rose wasn't gone yet. That free agency summer was 14. 14.
Oh, Rose was injured.
That would have been Rose. You remember his
Jimmy Butler. Well, Jimmy Butler when I don't know how the Bulls would have been. We couldn't have trusted them, Mike. We didn't know what Rose was going to be. If Rose would have been healthy, I just don't remember 14 me caring about Melo like that.
I remember, man. They was talking
I do remember he was about to go to the Bulls. I'm just saying I didn't care about it like that.
Nobody really.
I never thought they was going to be
Mavs had Christian Wood to the Mavs is bigger than people think.
And JaVale McGee.
Okay, that's cool. JaVale McGee, cool.
JaVale McGee get lobs.
He cool. He cool. I'm not.
Wolves have been quiet. Yeah, the Wolves, Joe.
The trade. Yeah. No,
the Wolves.
I was talking about free agency. The Wolves trade was nice.
Well, free agency, the trade's all about that. The Wolves, to me, got way better team than they had last year. They got Brian Forbes. I forgot about that.
A lot of Wolves fans mad that they lost Pat Beverly.
No, they got Brian Forbes, who's a proven three-point shooter off the bench. He only averaged 9 points per game. But like people keep posting.
Like I said, Brian Forbes.
No, people keep posting on Twitter. Wilson was posting was like, "Don't forget, Brian Forbes outscored Jimmy Butler in the playoff series. He scored 60 points in 4 games, and Jimmy Butler scored 58."
That's one thing. Wait, everybody want to put Jimmy Butler as a superstar, but nobody talks about shit like that.
Well, he redeemed himself this year.
He did redeem himself, but I'm saying he had 2 points.
He had
19 points in 2 games.
But you don't want to bring up. But you don't want to bring
40 and 40.
You don't want to bring up
47.
And see, look, I can hold
any other superstar we could kill.
No, I can hold Jimmy accountable for that. I can hold Jimmy accountable for that. But you didn't even want to kill your boy Clay for only outscoring Mozgov by 6 points. But that wasn't a big issue to you. He didn't want to do that.
But you just didn't say Mozgov outscored Clay. Brian Forbes outscored Jimmy Butler.
Brian Forbes is not Mozgov. Mozgov didn't score. Brian Forbes at least got highlights with the
Morgan Touch Joe. Shut up,
Brian Forbes at least got highlights with the Spurs. He's a proven three-point
shooter. So talk about the Wolves quick.
And the Wolves got Cal Anderson.
Need to get a little
the Wolves got Cal Anderson too.
This nigga said Cal Anderson slow.
Was he not a backup for the Grizzlies and play good minutes?
No, he was cool.
He could hit the three. He could play D's. A big point guard.
Actually a nice pick for the Wolves because he
can shoot.
The Wolves gonna be better, but they're not. They gonna be.
And they got Torian Prince still.
The Wolves gonna be 4 through 6. I can see. So I agree with y'all. I can see them get 4, but y'all ought to make sure they top 4 for sure. Like no, they're 4 through 6.
Well, yeah.
They can get 4, but they can get 5 or 6. I don't think they're going to be a playing team. The Wolves will.
Well, the West will be. This is why I'm not going to argue that, Mike.
And I'm not giving the Wolves over the Suns.
No, but this is why I'm not going to argue that because 3 through 6, 3 through 7 could be 1 or 2 games apart. So I won't argue that they could be 4 through 6. I mean, that's a dumb argument. I feel like 3 through 7.
And I'm not including the Lakers in my top.
2 to 3
Lakers got to redeem themselves.
But I will tell you this: a team to watch out for is the Pelicans.
We'll see. Pelicans, they can make the playoffs. I'm with you.
To me, the Pelicans could be on the Wolves and Grizzlies and Mavericks level.
Oh, we'll see. I'm not gonna get on you like most people would, but
people can get on me. Last time Zion played, he averaged 27 and 13, and I like people
27 and 8.
It was a stretch where he averaged 27 and 13. Yeah, it was like a month. And like I said, I like the way he played because I like when people get easy buckets. I like easy buckets. I don't like struggle buckets. And he get a lot of easy.
He gotta learn how to shoot though. Well, he gotta learn how to.
He don't gotta learn how to shoot.
Nah. He just this gonna get old trying to. No, you gotta learn some stuff. More
yeah.
Stuff. No, he get away with it now. He get away with it right now.
What do you mean he getting away with it now? You act like this. You act like more people. You act like more people coming into the NBA like that's gonna be able to stop the people that's already there.
Giannis can. Like even Giannis, niggas, I even say this about he need to get his skill up, but Giannis still good enough.
Giannis not him.
Full court, nigga.
Giannis not better. Giannis not. No, look, listen what I'm about to say. Giannis not Zion. Where Zion don't play with his food. Zion ain't finna sit at the 3. Zion is the type of player like Tom. Like I told you, Mike. I love players like this. Okay, he know the double slant coming, X cross the middle, and yet you still ain't gonna stop it. I don't care if you know what I'm doing. I don't care if you know I'm going to the bucket to dunk or lay it up on you or miss and get my rebound and put it back. You can't stop it, so continue to do it. Yeah, and that's all. And Mike, it's gonna be easy for him because now he got one of the best ball patterns on the team in the NBA. One of the best shot creators in the NBA, CJ McCollum and Brandon Ingram. And now you add Zion to this. The Pelicans gonna be scary.
Well, it will be better, Joe. Y'all will be out of the playing game. They will be better.
The Pelicans gonna be gonna be
no,
scary.
I'm not mad at you saying Pelicans won't like they will be. Pelicans will be better. They'll be in the mix. But I'm not ready to just put them.
Ace and Wills will still be playing.
So Ace and Wills will still be playing. No, I get Wills 4 through 6.
He said motherfuckers gonna just ignore DeJounte Murray, but JaVale McGee keeps going. Yeah, Morgan, DeJounte Murray is a good.
To the Hawks. Oh yeah, that's
a good pick for the Hawks. But
yeah, the Hawks. The Hawks, they went to East Coast Finals and they got the Hawks put in their place because they thought they was good enough to coast and get back.
That move puts the Hawks. We don't beat them in 5 now. We beat them in 6 because they about to lose Capella. Where the defense at, Mike?
Capella was weak.
Well, he gives them defense.
Capella, you say he was
Capella is weak versus certain players, but we saw how he bitched Julius Randle. I got to give him credit for that. Julius Randle, he punked Julius Randle. He didn't punk Embiid. Simmons wet the bed on Embiid. He didn't punk Embiid. Embiid was killing him low key. Simmons wet the bed on him there. But let's move to football real quick, Mike, before we end sports here and get on to the real talk section. We talked about it at the beginning of the show. We touched on it. The Rams won the Super Bowl. They beat the Cincinnati Bengals. Cincinnati won a playoff game since 1991. 1990, I think it was. They won their first playoff game. That franchise, they lucky they got Joe Burrow. But do you think the Super Bowl champs are fraudulent, or are they the favorites to win it this year?
Yeah, they not fraudulent. They the favorites to win it. But
now you got to think Odell is not fully back with them yet. Just keep that in mind.
Robinson.
Yeah, no, I'm just saying, just keep that in mind. Yeah. Odell's not fully back, and Robert Woods got traded.
Yeah, they'll be good. No, they the favorites, but I don't think they win the Super Bowl.
You think they're the favorites in the NFC still, too?
Yeah, they're gonna be the favorites, but they're not winning it.
Who you think is the biggest?
It's hard to do back to back.
Who you think is the biggest threat to them in NFC?
The Bucks. Brady back. QB GOAT. Brady back.
Okay.
The Bucks, Cowboys be better. And it'll be a surprise.
Yeah, I can't see nobody from the NFC East just challenging.
Packers still, as long as they get Aaron Rodgers, Packers still will be good. That's how much I respect them. I'm not saying losing Devontae Adams was big, but Packers still go be in the mix.
By default,
Vikings should be able to challenge them, but we know how.
By default, the Rams might fuck around and go back to the Super Bowl because the NFC actually.
No, the Rams will be good. It's not. They're
the NFC kind of ass. Cowboys got the best shot in the Buccaneers, but I don't see neither one of them.
But it's going to be a surprise team. Maybe the Panthers might be good. It's always a surprise team.
The surprise team, I'm going to tell you, NFC that's going to be good that people need to watch out for is the Saints. Saints got the best defense in the NFC, and not only do they got the best they got the best defense in the NFL. And not only do the Saints got the best defense, Jameis was 5-2 last year before he got hurt. Then when he got hurt, they went 4-6. And they Michael Thomas back and they drafted Ohio State's best receiver, Chris Olive. So with him, Kamara, and those weapons and Jameis being back, I think the Saints is prime. Now they do got a new head coach. We got to see is the offense still Sean Payne's offense or is it Dennis Allen who is their defensive coordinator? He became the head coach. But I think the Saints is a surprise team. I think people better watch out for them.
See, NFL surprise teams for me, I don't really debate it.
And I can't call the Saints surprising because they actually missed out on the Super Bowl the last week of the season. They went 9-8. But I'm saying a team that can be not only get to the playoffs, a team that could be a Super Bowl threat. The Saints, they the real deal.
Well, the Packers don't get some good receivers. They don't have good receivers. They lost Van Scantley also. But like I said, they still got Aaron Rodgers. He will make it work. He will make it work. And it ain't a one-man sport, but like I say, I give him a lot of credit. That's why I give him a lot of blame too when they lose. And I know it's a team game, But like I said, I'm giving him this much credit why I think the Packers still will be good without naming his receiver.
We went over that yesterday while Rodgers won MVP.
I don't think he deserved MVP. Though.
Oh, I forgot, Ty. You is a Saints fan. See, look, Ty, you was right on time.
That's why you was.
I did that for you.
That's why you was on the Saints.
No, not really. But the Saints really, their defense is legit. And then they got Jameis. And then they got I was just about to say Lazard and Watkins, Morgan, because MVS with your Chiefs. But the Super Bowl champs are not frauds, but they won't win again next year. Morgan think they won't win again next year.
Yeah, repeating is hard, but they definitely not frauds. They deserve that. They showed they were the best team last year.
I think they do have a good chance of repeating just because, like I said, the NFC to me
they can repeat.
Is a little slackish.
Allen Robinson.
Yeah, adding him with Cooper Kupp and Tyler Higbee, the weapons, and them running backs. Yeah, I mean, and Stafford is that dude. But, I see the Rams. They won't have a threat.
Ross speaking true.
They won't have a threat in that division because the Cardinals will be missing DeAndre Hopkins for 6 games. He banned for PDs. I think the Cardinals, if they get their heads together, could.
Hey, Ace, I agree. Bills versus Bucks. Bucks. The Cardinals, Tom Brady need to retire for good.
The Cardinals could challenge them. And I will say this: Buffalo is the only team in the AFC I'm worried about. Buffalo probably is the best team in the league.
To the Super Bowl. Buffalo going to the Super Bowl. Buffalo would beat the Chiefs. They would beat. I'm not even gonna say the Broncos.
Fuck you talking about?
Beat the Bengals.
Don't get me started right now, because I turn Bradley Difference up right though.
So who your teams in the?
And Morgan, Ace, Brady, we gonna pump the brakes there. The Saints may get y'all last this year because AB people if Gronk don't come back, which I don't know, Gronk like to play this game. Mike Rogers speaking true facts, Ty. If Gronk don't come back, and they're already going to be without AB, Brady going to have a solid year to with those weapons, but they're going to struggle. You're going to see just how much. No, they did add Russell.
They just lost Gronk.
They did add Russell Gage. He lost AB too.
But I'm saying,
they lost AB too. They lost AB too. But they did add Russell Gage from the Falcons. I like that move. Russell Gage is a nice third option. So you did have Russell Gage, and they still got O.J. Howard, who tore his Achilles last year. So, and then you got Leonard Fournette. So the Buccaneers will be the Buccaneers. But I think, honestly, man, I'm going to say this. And, I don't go against Cole Brady like that. You kind of like Jordan. But I think the Saints going to be better than the Buccaneers this year.
The Saints always beat the Bucs ass in the season.
No, I think, I'm saying, I really think if Drew Brees don't try to, because I think Drew Brees trying to come back. If he don't, dude, did you see he turned down his contract to analyze this year? He turned down like $10 million.
He pulling the Gronk, sit out one season, but this is first or second season sitting out.
He only sit out one season.
Yeah.
He's talking about coming back. So if he try to fuck up the Saints, that's the only thing that's going to derail them. But if they let Jameis go in there and play, I don't trust Jameis. I don't trust Jameis, Mike, but he got a smarter team around him.
Even if they went 5-2, they could have went 4-6 with him too. Jameis.
No, Mike, he got a defense, and they're not finna let him.
No, he get credit, but Jameis.
They're not finna let him fuck up.
Him going 5-2 and do nothing.
They're not finna let him fuck up the game like
because Broncos started out 3-0, and we know how that went after that.
Keep my Broncos name out your mouth, and I ain't even talked about them yet. I didn't even bring them up yet. We was gonna talk about training camp favorites and teams to watch. Well, you already know a team to watch is my Broncos. Y'all want to spit that Buffalo shit, but we had the best offseason in the league. And that's not even debatable. Adding Randy Gregory, DJ Jones. You don't even know who DJ Jones is, but that's cool. One of the best defensive tackles in the league.
You can know all these players.
DJ Jones, Randy Gregory.
I don't follow football like I do basketball. I care about the teams more.
Well, I'm not going to debate lies, but we're going to talk about teams that are my Broncos really with Russell Wilson. Mike Russ finna have an MVP season. He might win his first MVP. Oh, not KC, huh? The Chiefs got worse. Chiefs gonna be a wild card exit.
Chiefs got worse. They still be better than you.
Thank you, Ace. The Chiefs got worse. They're gonna be the Chiefs are gonna be either a first round exit or they may not make the playoffs.
The Chiefs will be better than the Broncos.
The Broncos and the Raiders are the best teams the best teams in those divisions. The Broncos and the Raiders.
The Chiefs will be better than the Broncos.
Well, y'all
may beat them, but
we're going to sweep them this year. Not beat them. We're going to sweep them.
Okay, now you're going too far.
We're going to sweep the Chiefs. You heard it here first. And our defense last year held them, and our offense had Drew Lock and Teddy Bridgewater.
Nigga, you said they was good quarterbacks. You said y'all had 2 QBs.
Compared to yes,
so
Mike.
Now you say this every year. You was on Flacco nuts when he looked terrible with y'all. Then you tried to say he wasn't that good no more. But now you say we had Teddy Bridgewater.
What I'm saying is, I'm not.
I mean, not Andrew Luck and Drew
I'm
Lock.
not gonna disrespect.
And then,
I'm not gonna disrespect.
Now
Teddy
y'all
B.
hit.
You never hear me put disrespect in my mouth about Teddy B.
But you said y'all had.
I'm not gonna disrespect Teddy B.
More can vouch for that.
Teddy B will go to Miami and do great things if Tua can't pick it up there. I'm not gonna disrespect Teddy B. But Drew Lock, Mike, come on now. I took off him because he was a Bronco.
But that's my point, bro.
No, but my point is I'm loyal to the team. Drew Lock, though.
But you're doing this with Russell Wilson now.
No,
if you have a bad season, you're going to be saying.
Because last year I had Russell. I've been telling you I wanted Russ.
You have
for the last 2-3 years. And Russell Wilson is a top 5 QB. I love me some Teddy Bridgewater. But Teddy Bridgewater is not top 5, Mike. I don't care what I said about him last year. Yes, I like Teddy Bridgewater. He's a good placeholder. You can have Teddy come in there and win some games. He come in there and throw some accurate balls, not turn the ball over, not make mistakes. I like Teddy B. Don't try to say and twist my words. But Teddy B is not.
I agree, but I'm not going to let you.
I like Mitchell Trubisky, but Mike, Mitchell Trubisky is not. Tom Brady.
What I'm saying is, hindsight is 2020. I'm not gonna let you.
Ain't no hindsight.
Trying to be like, Drew Lock not that good. Because you would say Broncos had 2 QB.
Rod, shut up. You said Paxton Lynch will lead them to the playoffs.
Yeah, you should say stuff like that.
Hey,
but now when you get the reality show you,
hey, shut up.
Say this
you are
a
Tom Brady fan. You are a Tom Brady fan. And like I said, I'm Bronco Nation. Of course, I was going to bring up all the quarterbacks that was with us. Trevor Siemian went 9-7.
Thank you. Like what they said, Drew Lock is the Bronco. Russell Wilson's the Bronco. So, of course, you're going to say this, Rod.
No.
You put your foot in your mouth.
Stop. That's a lie.
You just admitted Drew Lock was a Bronco.
That's like saying Josh Allen is a Bronco. Josh Allen not a top 5 quarterback? You stupid fucks. What I'm saying is Russell Wilson is a top 5 quarterback.
No, he's not.
Top 5. Top 5. He's 5th or 6th.
No, nigga, he's top 10.
Name 5 quarterbacks better than him right now.
Aaron Rodgers, Tom Brady, Patrick Mahomes, Josh Allen. And then who the 5th? Hold on. You might be.
Name 5 quarterbacks better than him.
Going into next season. Matthew Stafford. Going into next season.
Well, then you can't put Josh Allen over him.
Yes,
Josh Allen lost the game in 13 seconds.
Okay, Josh Allen's still better than him. Russ
missed 6 games last year threw 25 touchdowns.
So for sure, Aaron Rodgers, Tom Brady.
For sure, Aaron Rodgers.
Patrick Mahomes. For sure. What?
I bet you Aaron Rodgers, Russell Wilson.
Aaron Rodgers is by far better than Russell Wilson.
I bet you Russell Wilson have better stats than all of them this year. I bet you throw 40 touchdowns plus.
Wait, what?
I bet you Russ throw 40 plus touchdowns.
You bet. Okay, still not better than Aaron Rodgers.
This year he will be.
Nigga,
and he got weapons. We got the best receiver.
Weaponry?
Yeah. Cortland's son, Jerry Jeudy, KJ Hamler, Tim Patrick. You don't know about our tight ends.
But yeah, I'm going to put Matthew Stafford over
Greg Dolchich.
I'm going to put Matthew Stafford over Russell Wilson.
We got the best running back.
Russell Wilson
and they play we played them on Christmas in LA.
All time Russell Wilson may not be better.
We played them on Christmas. They close.
Matthew Stafford may be better than Russell Wilson all time.
Well, Russell Wilson got more touchdowns.
That Super Bowl.
Russell Wilson got more touchdowns than him. Russell Wilson also is got the most wins in quarterback.
Because I'm not gonna say Justin Herbert better than
2012.
Wilson,
guess who got the most wins? Guess who got the most wins in NFL as a quarterback since 2012? Not Tom Brady, not Aaron Rodgers, Russell Wilson.
Russell Wilson.
Guess who had?
Okay, so I'll give you 100. You're right. Russell Wilson 6. I'll give Russell Wilson 6.
Guess who had 100 passer rating? Guess who had 100 passer rating? The only quarterback to have 100 passer rating over the last 3 seasons. Only quarterback, Russell Wilson. That's what I'm saying. Like, we got this. We got us one.
But wait, why?
Ace wanted to sit here and say, shut up. You said Paxton Lynch. Nigga, Paxton Lynch ain't Russell Wilson. And who is your team? You lucky we don't play Tampa this year. You lucky. I bet you we win more games in Tampa. Put your team name in here in the comments and tell me they'll win more teams than the Broncos, and I'll bet you. And we can take that bet on. I bet y'all. This y'all popping my shit. I bet you the Buccaneers don't win more games than us. Ace talking out here, Brady fan. I bet you the Chiefs don't win more games than us. I bet you the Rams don't win more games than us. Pick the team, you name them, and I bet you what we do.
Right. Y'all need to win 10 games first.
We're about to be top 10 in both offense and defense. Probably top 5. Scary hours is upon us in Denver, Colorado.
What does that mean?
23 days. In the playoffs? 23 days until training camp starts.
Being top 10 offense and defense. What y'all gonna do with that?
AFC Championship, Broncos, Bills. Bob Miller coming back to Denver.
This is the 4th of July episode.
AFC Championship, Broncos.
You have a right to change your opinion, but I'm gonna remember this.
Preseason prediction.
I know. Yeah. You have a right to change your pick. So yeah.
Right. I'll give you all the stats from the past. And as soon as you say something about the Broncos, he say niggas always want to talk about the past. Like I said, Morgan,
Y'all will be 10-7.
A
Yeah,
said 10-7.
Not it ain't 10-7. I'm with that. Y'all about to
Cortland Sutton and Jerry Booty. We're gonna be 12-5. At worst, 11-6.
You said y'all was be 12-5 last year.
11-13 is our threshold for wins. 11-13. 13-4.
But you said y'all was be 12-5 last year. What did I say?
No. I said
8-9.
We're gonna be anywhere from 11-6 to 13-4 this year.
Okay.
11-6 to 13.
10-7 is y'all ceiling.
Well, the Bengals went 10-7 and went to the Super Bowl.
Yeah, I'm saying 10. Y'all still go to the Super Bowl 10-7. I'm not saying.
If we go to the Super Bowl, we winning that motherfucker.
Y'all go to the Super Bowl, I give you credit, but
you don't need to give me credit. You need to apologize before the season starts. That would make me feel better about this before the credit.
Like I said, you
every
season the same thing for you. But let's get on the real talk. I'm not about
Wait, your birthday? No, it's on a Tuesday. I know what day your birthday on.
Nah, I think my birthday last year was on a Wednesday, maybe.
Because the first game is September 12th.
I think my birthday on a Thursday this year.
September 12th is the first game for the Broncos. You got until then to apologize. And if you don't apologize by the
end, the 12th y'all first game?
We Monday Night Football. We the last game of week 1. Only game on Monday night.
Okay.
And the doubleheader is the next week.
My birthday was on Tuesday last year.
The doubleheader is the next week. So you got until then to apologize. That's all I'm going to say.
Stop it.
You got until then to say sorry. But moving on, y'all. We're going to get more back into sports, y'all. This was just, episode 1 of season 3. We're going to have more stuff to talk about. If y'all got sports topics coming up here, shoot us some topics in the inbox. Y'all got our number. Some of y'all, but hit us up in the Brotherly Differences inbox for more sports topics. But now we moving on to the real section. And we want to say we still rock with Roller Skate Funk. We just don't got the speaker today because we wanted to give y'all a surprise show, so we didn't bring all the equipment. We got the main things, the mic, the monitors. So we out here, but we will be rolling with Roller Skate Funk over the next couple weeks. We're gonna sprinkle in. We're gonna do some new stuff this season. Cause I found out a way, Mike, where we could get regular songs on the copyright. So we might have an intro song, a new intro song every other episode or something. I found more information about that.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna let you know about that. So, but yeah, we're gonna be rolling with Roller Skate Funk. What is the song for Carolina Mike? Roller Skate Funk. That's still our theme song. We just ain't got it today. But transitioning until the real talk section. Okay. Mike, talk to the people real quick. First off, Mike, we're going to start with what we've been up to and what's to come. Because Tyler, people like Ty wanted to know what we've been up to.
What we've been up to, I've been actually working a lot lately. Been super busy at my job. So, yeah, that's what I've been doing fun stuff with the kids in the summer. We in July. Yeah, we in July now. So, I've been doing a lot of stuff with the kids in the summer, taking them to the park, swimming. We've been dog sitting and stuff, so we've been letting them have fun with the dog to see if they really want one. What else? Yeah, I ain't really been doing too much, same old stuff. Been super busy. And then what's to come, Billy Differences? Y'all will see. Y'all will see. We gotta, step up the game. Who you take? Oh, you taking on them? We gotta step up our game. Take to the next level. Because that's the way you evolve. What you been up to?
Coaching, working at the school. Y'all went on a strike this year. The strike was 2 weeks long. We strike for better conditions, like in the school, smaller classrooms, more pay, of course. A lot of things went into that strike, man. It was 2 weeks long. It was something different, but everybody band together and did their thing. We was out there on the picking lines. If I didn't tag, you ladies, tag some people that y'all want to be up in this real talk section. We got some good topics. I'm gonna talk without the mic here for a second, y'all. But yeah, we striked. We did some stuff, like I said, for better school conditions, better pay. We did that. This year for the high school season, we got done at Washburn with our 4th year. I wanted to tell y'all about that. Your boys no longer coaching at Washburn. After 4 years, they got rid of us. They said they wanted to go in a different direction. So as of right now, I'm not a high school coach. We in between jobs. We're looking for a job. But yeah, we no longer at the burn. So no more Washburn Millers. I'm still rooting for those boys. But yeah, they let us go. I don't want to get into all that reasoning why, but we looking for another job right now. I coached AAU this spring for a team called Minnesota Powerhouse 17U. That's why we haven't been in as much, y'all, because every weekend I've been busy with coaching. During the week practice, I was coaching track and field for the school I work at. So it was a busy winter and spring with COVID going on, some things, that's why we haven't been here. But to come, y'all, by the end of the summer, we want to be right where we should be. We should be somewhere in the 30 to 40 episodes over this next month. We're going to try to get y'all 2 to 3 shows a week. We're going to be here. We're going to be back. We're going to try to have some guests in here. We finna try to do more events. We going to get the ball rolling on that merchandise. You know, it's been a lot of stuff that we promised y'all that's taking the back seat, but we going to be here. We back at it now. We finna dig our heels in the ground, and we going to be right back at it. So we appreciate y'all being here with us today. We ain't done. We just appreciate y'all being here with us today. We got about probably 20 more minutes of this, then we out because we got to go enjoy the festivities, celebrate Pop's birthday. Happy birthday, Pops. Happy birthday to all the people on the 4th of July. You know, we out here. What was I about to say? Oh yeah, Nelly too. Yeah, we got the whole real talk for y'all. We got some popular stuff that's been out as recent. We got some stuff that's pretty new that we gonna talk about that we want to get in here. So we want y'all to chime in and embrace the debate, you know, and chime in if y'all got some topics y'all want to hear us talk about some stuff, because y'all know the real talk section get lit. It's hot and feeling. I'm sweating buckets. But yeah, that's what's been going on. Mike, did we leave anything out of what's been going on?
No, we told him everything. Yeah, that's what's been going on. Yeah. School, yeah, y'all did just get out of school. It's weird because it's already July.
Yeah, I know, right? The strike, man, that strike wasn't no joke. That extra 2 weeks. Y'all wear heels, pause. Oh, Terry. Here go Terry and Julian.
What they say?
Julian said, oh, we know, because I said we're going to dig our heels in and we're going to get grinding on the shit.
Oh, God.
And here they go with some of that zesty shit. Shit they like.
Hell no. Y'all wilded already.
Julian, the type right now, got on a sweat on with no shirt on underneath it. Hot as hell.
Julian wears sweaters in the summer?
And shorts in the winter.
Damn.
He that type of nigga. All right, let's get into it, man. Real talk section. Mike, there was a big case going on in the Supreme Court. Roe v. Wade. We've been seeing a lot of people talk about it on social media. A lot of people talking about it in our daily world. You know, it's a sensitive topic for some. For others, it's not a sensitive topic. You know, they want all the smoke. From what I've been seeing, you know, I've been hearing a lot of sides of this. So it's going to be good, interesting to tackle this and see what people think about it. But what do you think about the whole Roe v. Wade case being brought back up and overturned?
Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy, man. They I don't agree with it, man. Like they shouldn't be. Yeah, they shouldn't overturned it. And yeah, I don't like it because to me, women should have the choice to do what they want, man. And I know it's probably a deeper agenda of why they doing it, but we're not getting into all that. It's definitely a deeper agenda, but I don't agree with it. You know, I don't agree with overturning it. That's just me. That's my quick answer, really. I ain't even got to go in. I'm not gonna go into like the other aspects of reasons why they're doing this, but I don't agree with it.
What's one reason you think they're doing it though? I'm curious.
I'm not gonna get that deep in this kind of conspiracy theory shit. So we ain't even gonna go there. It's some conspiracy theory shit.
Well, shit, I want to hear. Like, damn, what if a nigga need help? You talk about this might be a conspiracy. Just give me one. What's one conspiracy theory? You think they trying to turn babies into rats?
No. You know.
You think they trying to make people a different thing?
Because you know the abort. It ain't just people just think. I guarantee a lot of people just think.
What Tupac said, Julian or Terry said. What?
Yeah,
Tupac
but I ain't gonna be on that conspiracy theory shit with this abortion. But it's definitely some of my reasons. But I will say I don't agree with it.
Are you blaming white people for this?
No, not at all.
Why not?
Well, I'm not blaming. No, I'm not.
They're the ones who fighting. The white men, I should say, not white people.
Yeah,
white men.
No, what's the name? The Supreme Court Justice. What's his name?
Don't bring him.
I'm saying he black and he
the only nigga on there. I'm saying.
I'm just saying.
Are you blaming? Because I've heard white women say this is a white man's thing, having control over a woman's body.
Yeah, that's all I'm saying. I don't agree with it. They shouldn't be able to.
This is the real talk section, man. We ain't trying to save no feelings. I mean, if you don't want to get like that, I ain't trying to force you.
No, I ain't just be real.
I'm blaming the white man because this is a white man's rule. The black man, we don't care about this. I mean, it's not that we don't care about it, but we don't care to be in that much control over a woman's body. This is the men who in charge. That's why I be trying to tell people when they say you a man at the end of the day. No, we not these type of men. We not white men that get power. To get power and reign and make rules like this and laws like this to say motherfuckers can't get abortions and they can literally go to jail if they feel like a life decision is better for them. Get a puppy. he'll grow with them and he'll start small enough that they won't be scared. I promise you. They got all the traits who want from a dog around kids. They're playful, loyal, and protective as fuck. I hate raising dogs. What y'all talking about dogs about?
No, I remember when I was talking about.
So yeah, I think this is. I'm gonna just be
dog
real
shit.
with it. I think this is another way of the white man trying to gain control because they feel like they're losing control to the people. So I feel like this is another way of them trying to gain control.
Yeah, it has something to do with like lose control, you know.
So I'm gonna just put it out there. Now I've been seeing a lot of people post like religious sides of it and comment, not common sense, but like just tit for tat type stuff. Like, okay, what about when the man don't want the baby? If a woman don't want the baby, they can just abort it. What if the man don't want the baby? Do they got to be in their life? And I don't even need to go that deep. For me, I think gotta keep the military stocked. I think babies into rats. I think for me, it don't matter as much. I would look. This is what I'm gonna say. If I got a chick pregnant that I didn't want to get pregnant,
Morgan,
if I got a chick pregnant that I didn't want to get pregnant, I'm not gonna tell her to abort the baby. But if she knows that we not together and she want to raise a family and she knows it's not that and she don't want to bring a kid in separately and she chose to do that, that would be on. I would support the decision. I would try to talk any woman out of getting an abortion to see, like, I can help, I could be there. But ultimately, like you said, at the end of the day, it is they go. No, I wouldn't want my woman to get an abortion. But if she felt like, if she came to me with reasons, and she didn't have to come to me, but I feel like that's the only thing I think a woman should do is if you and the father are together, right? If that's your husband or boyfriend, I don't think you should get an abortion without telling them first. You should tell your partner at least. Like, you shouldn't just go kill the baby and they never knew that a baby existed. That's all I'm saying. That's the part that's wrong to me, but to each his own.
Yeah.
That's you going to get a vasectomy and not telling your girl. I just don't think you would ever do that. You should never do that. If you were a husband or a boyfriend and y'all got a committed relationship and you just go out and get a vasectomy and don't tell her, and then she thinking she can have kids but she can't because you just shoot blanks at her, that's messed up. And that's the same thing I think if you just have an abortion without telling the dude. Plenty of Republican men have paid.
Like I said, people in the law become hypocrites when the law is used against them because they would agree with abortion if it was something like that. Yeah. So that's what I'm saying. People become hypocrites with the law when it happens to them. But if you're not affected by it, you don't care.
But yeah, I've been seeing
a lot of them probably won't be affected by it. But if, like you said, if a side piece got pregnant, some of them will probably want that abortion.
And I've been seeing people say, when a baby is conceived, that a baby is like when you nut in and the baby's formed, they said abortion is like killing the baby.
Yeah, that's their argument.
Some people say it's not a baby
But
yet.
the thing is, though, I don't like them to use that either because they won't care if certain citizens got killed. They won't care about that. So I'm not gonna let them use that. That's more. Yeah, I'm not gonna let them use that. They don't care like that. They just saying that so they can do it for the law. If they don't really care about that,
because if they really care, look at the foster system. Yeah, look at the kids in the system that go without. So the kids that don't have a lot. So it's like they want people to have these kids to put them in poverty.
The argument they use is stupid. They care about it. No, they doing it for other genders, and it ain't what they saying. Like, no, you don't care about you. They don't care that much about the fetuses and stuff because you don't care if your citizens get killed. Some of your citizens get killed, so stop.
Just like my man that they shot in Akron 60 times. You seen that?
Yeah, I heard about that.
I just seen that today. I heard about it the other day. No, it wasn't that cop. It was Mike. I saw a video. It was like 8 cops.
But them cops,
it was like 6 cops that chased him down. They all started unloading. I think all of them should be in jail for life. They all should be in jail for life, Mike. They literally got out the car. He did start running, Mike. They start chasing him down. It's like a 45-second video, and all you see is pow, 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 from like 5 to 6 different guns. That's crazy.
Yeah.
In Akron, Ohio.
Yeah.
They killed that man. So is swallowing considered abortion now? Oh my God. Oh my God. Jared and Terry Wilder.
What they say?
Man, where is the line? Is it a baby in our nutsack? Is it a baby in the egg? And Terry said, so is swallowing considered abortion now? Jacking off abortion?
Yeah, I'm not. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, but I agree with them though. Like I'm not about to let them use that argument either. About it was I don't want to hear
the woman's in danger of
care.
Dying. She has to sacrifice herself. Shit is bonkers. Yeah, man, there's a lot to go into that, man. It's a lot of cannibalism.
To me, they need to stop. I don't like the overturning of it. They shouldn't be able to control who gets an abortion. Now, they shouldn't be able to. That's just me.
No, facts.
So, yeah.
And what's the kid? Hold on, I gotta look up the Akron boy name. I know it's like Jalen something. hold on, because I got to give my condolences to that young man and his family. They killed that man 60 times. Jalen Walker. Rest in peace to that young man, Jalen Walker. Y'all, he was only 25 years old, who was unarmed at the time, and he was killed by police in Akron, Ohio. And this happened last weekend. Most people just heard about it over the weekend. He was shot over 60 times in Akron, Ohio, which is a city in northwest Ohio. That's where LeBron from, Akron.
Yep.
Right outside of Cleveland and Detroit area.
Yep.
So rest in peace to that man, Jalen Walker. We would have talked about this today, y'all, but like I said, I just really came up about it yesterday and over Saturday.
I just came up about it today.
I just saw the video today for the first time.
Yeah, I haven't.
But I saw somebody talk about it on Twitter.
I saw like a snippet of the video, but I haven't really looked.
Yeah,
at
I saw the video today, man. I watched it was a 45-second video on Twitter.
He was in the car and stuff. Yeah,
he got out the car. Then I saw like 5 officers just start chasing him, and all of them just.
Why do you know why they were chasing him? See,
this article just say. They pulled him over, I think, because he had something wrong with his car, a traffic stop. It was for like a traffic stop, and then he must have got out. I just see him getting out the car and running. Then the cop just started, "Don't you do that?" Then they got out the car and ran, and it was from one cop's body cam. But you see the other cops to the side of him, and then you just see hella fire just going. It was more than just one gun.
Yeah, man.
And he was only 25, unarmed. So
yeah,
we didn't. I didn't get to bring this up. We didn't get to talk about it. I just wanted to give my condolences because it wasn't a lot of information out from what I've seen. I hadn't did a lot of research, so I just don't want to talk about it. Yes, because the topics are fire, but our responses are too long to type out in the comments. Yeah, I can't wait till we have guests, Tyler. We can definitely have guests. You down in NO, you got to take a trip up here to see Ray Ray. Then you could be on here, Tyler, for sure. Or Ty. I keep calling you Tyler. Ty. And then you could definitely be on here. But yeah, man. So we want to say that, man. And what all I'm going to say about police is, like I said, when the whole George Floyd stuff happened, I've been consistent before that even happened that we really need to rethink our idea of police. And I've been saying, and people been even coming to me saying, "Ryan, you've been right," because we saw over South Minneapolis some stuff happen a couple weeks ago, Mike, where we was talking about it, where somebody got stretched out over South, and we said it. The police only comes when things happen.
Yeah, yeah.
But it's crazy to me that these cops in Akron shot this young man 60 times. Over 60 times, and he had no shots fired. He had no armed guns. But probably a few hours north of Akron in Buffalo, dude shot over 60 shots, killed over 10s or 20s of people, and walked out with no bullets in him, and still got to go to court the same day.
Yeah.
For killing multiple black people. And this black man killed nobody, got put over for a traffic stop, tried to run from the cops. That was the most negative thing he did, was run from the cops, and he got shot over 60 times.
Yeah.
Motherfucker goes into the grocery store, just start killing random civilians for no reason because he wanted to create a race war. He wasn't even from that area, drove about 3 to 4 hours just to kill those people, and was taken out with no scratches. And then people wonder, and they say, well, if you want to make it better, vote. If you want to do this, you got to. They don't understand why people of color don't even really associate with this country. Why people like me is so numb to all the shit that goes on. Like when they act like, oh, I should care about Donald Trump being racist. I don't give a fuck about Donald Trump being racist. I ain't gonna never meet that orange fuck. I'm gonna meet these cops out here in the streets that's patrolling my neighborhood but want to kill a motherfucker. They shot that boy 60 times, and can't nobody sit here in my face. Can't nobody sit here in my face and say stuff like, "Well, you know, you got your neighborhood cop." Bullshit, man. Those cops shot that boy 60.
But I tell people the cops
times.
do this stuff. They did this under Obama too. Like it ain't.
No,
I'm saying people do. I'm saying when the cops did this under Trump.
I'm just saying as a black person, people try to tell us go vote for your local office, go vote for your mayor, for your senator. That shit don't matter.
It matters more than the president. It matters more than the president, though. It has more effect than it does on the president. I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying.
Being better. Whoever the fucking neighborhood representative is, whatever the fuck they call them, Congress people, they don't make my life better. Where the fuck are they at when the cops is shooting niggas and choking niggas out on the street and they can't and they suffocate? And then people say, well, Rod, that's not all the cops. White people that's comfortable say, well, that's not all the cops. Cops are not like that. Well, what the fuck are y'all at speaking out versus the cops that are like that? Where are the cops speaking out versus the racist motherfuckers? Well, y'all hear them say smart racist remarks every day. Like, these motherfuckers shot that boy 60 times. This is where I get like this, where I just want to go kill all their asses.
No, don't do that because, like I said, you can't
kill that boy.
No, but you just can't automatically. That's them cops there. That's the system. Where they get punished. Yeah, but I'm
No,
saying
I'm just saying I get it, Mike.
So you can't
Those
just
type
sound
of
like
people,
all,
those are
like,
type of people. No, not all cops. Those cops.
Oh, okay. I see
Every
what you're
cop
saying
who
there.
pulled the trigger on that young man, Jalen Walker. What was his name? See, I'm mad.
So you saying all those? My bad. Okay, my bad.
Yeah. No, all the cops that pulled Jalen Walker, all the cops that fired a gun on him. Yeah, I want them dead. They killed that 25-year-old boy. He can't go back to his family now. For what reason? Because he ran from you. And just like the cops that killed Breonna Taylor, they bitch asses got off scot-free. She was up in her crib and they shot through because of a fake ass warrant.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
So yeah, like that's all. That's all I'm saying. Like, man, this shit gotta stop. But it ain't stopping because, the people we letting it happen. The people letting it happen because we'll riot about it. We'll stand up and say something behind it. But then people just gonna go back to their comfortable lives. We're not gonna question the authority, even our own authority, because it didn't happen in our backyard. And people thinking because it didn't happen here, we safe, we good until it does come to your community.
Well, yeah, no people.
I'm telling you, it ain't gonna change for us until somebody like one of us get killed by the cops, which people don't understand. As a black man and as any minority person, you can feel like that could be you any day.
Yeah,
walking out the door.
Yeah,
even if you comply with these motherfuckers. But moving on. Rest in peace, there, young man, Jalen Walker. We'll have more to talk about this in days to come. I just hope everybody that fired a weapon gets held accountable, and I mean held accountable in the worst way, like for real. Like this happened a while ago. I wanted to talk about another topic, but I want to talk about that last. I think that's gonna bring some heat. But let's talk about Will Smith slapping that nigga Chris Rock. Will Smith.
Hey, that was funny as hell, though.
What do you think about Will Smith? A lot of people thought it was fake right away. Me and Joe, when we watched the
I thought it was fake too, but
I didn't think it was real. But then after he slapped it,
Will was wrong. Will was wrong for that. Will was wrong. I don't agree. Will was wrong. Yeah, you shouldn't have slapped him like that.
Okay.
You shouldn't have slapped him at all. The reason I think he wrong is because, like I said, when you come to the Oscars,
Facts. And he's a comedian.
He's a comedian stuff. They're going to make jokes. He didn't disrespect her, really. And I hate people like, but that's his wife is like, Will, stop it. You didn't have to do that, dude. Like I said, you basically just wanted to, you all your feelings was all kept inside for so long. You probably got tired of being a joke thing. Said something about your wife, and you had to show it.
He slapped the wrong person. We're just gonna call it what it is. I wouldn't say
slap your woman, but
he wanted to slap. He
slap the Chris Rock.
Been wanting to slap Jada, okay, because she been embarrassing him. She been embarrassing him for too long. So he been wanting to slap her, but he took it out on Chris Rock because Jada was looking at him like, "Oh, you need to go check this motherfucker." For what reason, though?
Yeah.
For what reason? Because he called her bald headed. And
he didn't even call her bald headed. He just got on about the G.I. stuff.
Well, yeah, he got on her because she was a shaved bird. And they know in the black community, when black women be saying they going natural, any black person, well, woman, I'm not gonna say person, go natural, we be like, damn, she cut her hair. Like, I ain't gonna say that.
And I don't care if it is Oscars. If it was the BET was like, you don't
go
slap somebody
and they look
in
beautiful,
that setting.
and they look beautiful with their shirt. I got cousins that cut their hair, but when they cut their hair, when they just throw you off guard, you be like, damn, you out here looking like Cisco.
Yeah.
But it ain't nothing big. It ain't nothing heavy. That's all it is. But Will Smith was bogus for slapping Chris Rock because Will Smith took his anger out and he let his woman dictate what the fuck he should have did. That's what happened. That nigga, we know that Jada wear the pants in that relationship. Yeah. And that's a problem. Yeah. And that's why that nigga did that bitch ass shit.
Yeah.
And out here crying and shit on TV.
Will was wrong.
Crying and shit. And didn't even apologize to Chris Rock. Will Smith, my nigga, though. And he goated. Bel Air, Fresh Prince.
Yeah, Will Smith still my guy.
He goated.
Fresh Prince, Bel Air always gonna be my favorite show of all time.
In order for me to forgive Will Smith fully, he gotta apologize to Chris Rock publicly.
I ain't even mad at Will. He was just wrong.
Well, Mike, you gotta apologize. He embarrassed that man.
But Will Smith's still my guy.
He's still my guy, but Mike, you don't embarrass a man like that. There's just rules to this out here in life. You don't just slap nobody out here like that. Yeah. Unless you really got smoke with them and they really was bringing harm. Like I want to smack Terry Cobb. No, I'm just playing. But Will Smith went up and slapped that. He said, me and Murray be cracking up at the part where he was like, Will Smith, everybody. He didn't know that Will Smith was coming. He thought it was a joke. He was like, Will Smith, Will Smith just slapped the shit out of me.
Yeah.
Keep my wife's name out of your mouth. Now, real quick question before we move on to one of our two last topics. Do you think that made light skin stock go up or did it set light skins back?
No, but everybody already know. No, light skin like will never go down because everybody know the reputation about light skin dudes sensitive and getting their feelings quick. So everybody, it ain't go down or up.
So Will just proved it.
We'll just prove it. Everybody know that about them. But no, everybody knew that about them.
That light skins get emotional.
Light skins, and women still go mess with them. Everybody know that light skins get sensitive, emotional, and stuff. So yeah. Yeah, no. So they
start getting first.
They will prove what everybody thought. And I know people go like, but they gonna name dark skin dudes who do it. Yes.
A dark skinned nigga would have socked him.
It ain't even about dark skin, light skin. That's just a stereotype. I'm being it's satire with the stereotypes. But yes, I know how people would get mad. What's up, Janelle?
If Will wanted to change the game for dark skins or light skins, he would have slapped that. He would have slapped that ass on Red Table Talk. No, when she was talking about having entanglement. Don't do that. He wouldn't entangle her.
I don't condone hitting your wife. Nah.
Yeah, me neither. But she disrespected him. Talking about some me and Al August. All we did was have an entanglement. Yeah. And then she said she basically said she didn't feel protected with Will.
Yeah.
Damn. I feel bad for Will. I hope he talking to his therapist and that he ain't ready to slap nobody else. Will, don't slap us if you see this because I don't want to have to put hands on. No, Will Smith, low key, be putting hands on niggas though too. So I mean, he probably would have beat Chris Rock up too. But Chris Rock, my nigga though. But yeah, Will shouldn't have slapped that man at the Oscars too, man. Oh, Mike, this is a good topic. I gotta tag my man. Shout out to Spiffy Wiles for this. I got this off his Facebook, Mike. My man, this Shaq, Ray Boy Spiffy. This is the rapper. He been on Facebook preaching lately. I got a couple topics from Shaq. He been on here preaching. He got a topic for us, Mike. Do you think it should be expected of the guy to spend his money on the woman?
No, it should. It should be expected. No, it shouldn't be expected. But I know.
Should I elaborate on that question?
It should be expected. If a man should not be expected to, like I said, to pay for anything. If you're going to date, it shouldn't be expected.
How should the date go?
Well, I'm saying everybody's different, but how should it go?
No, I'm just saying for you. No, for you. I'm saying when you say because this what I'm saying. Like girls are taught when they little. You know, when that boy asks you out. You know, if not if y'all kids, but if a man asks you out when y'all get grown, he should court you. He should pay for dinner. He should pick you up. He should pay for dinner. So that's what I mean by should it be expected that the man spend his money on the woman?
No, it shouldn't be expected. A woman. Some women need to come into the date, not expecting men to do it. But I'm not saying a man shouldn't take a woman. When a man can. That don't mean they have to take a woman out.
What's the relationship? We talking about going out on a date, Nelly.
So yeah, if a man want to take a woman out, pay for everything, that's fine.
Not only going out on a date, but also eventually getting together. Is the man, from what I read about this, what I took about the status from this question, he said the man should not be obligated or the man should not be expected to spend his money on a woman.
If a man want to take, so
the situation is, they said in a relationship, they said man should be the provider. On a date, the man should be the provider. So that's basically what the question is. Should men be expected to spend their money or should they just do it out of they want to?
Do it out of you want to. So yes, if you want to woo a girl stuff, I'm saying if you want the certain girl you want to woo, yes, you should pay for everything stuff.
If you ask me out, yes, I feel like you should pay. Cuzzo said that.
There ain't nothing wrong with that, but I don't think a man.
So if you ask a chick to go out with you, you say, "Can you go out to dinner with me on Tuesday?" When Tuesday comes, she should not expect you to pay. Is what you're saying?
If I ask her out to come out to dinner with me,
if you meet a chick and you chopping up, because this is what I assume the question was, right? You chop up a chick and you say, can I take you out to dinner Saturday night, or can we go out to dinner Saturday night? Can we go out to dinner Saturday night? And she said, yeah, here's my number. Call me. Come pick me up at 7. You pick up at 7. She gets there. She gets in the car. She didn't bring her wallet at all because she expecting for you to pay it.
Yeah.
Is that a problem? That's what he's saying. He's saying that's basically a problem when women expect man to pay for a mutual date.
Well, like I said, if you're asking her out for dinner and she's expecting it, that's your problem. I don't know. To me, if you ask her out for dinner, she shouldn't expect it, but if you ask her out for dinner, most likely you should pay for it. Probably, I don't know. If I'm asking her out for dinner, if I really want to go with her, I would pay for it.
No, that's what I'm saying.
But what I'm saying, she shouldn't expect it. No, that's my.
So question. Then you said when y'all get in a relationship, don't expect me to always pay for the stuff. It depends
on like if we living together and she not working and I'm.
No,
working.
I mean no. If y'all in a relationship together and everything, y'all together now, y'all do live together, but everything that when y'all was apart, it was the same and it's still the same. Y'all just together now. Y'all living together. Because I do know people who got into arguments about this in a relationship, Mike, where every time it was I pay this time, you pay that time, I pay this time, you pay this time. But sometimes women in those relationships be expecting that the man pay every time.
Yeah,
not every time, and I'm not saying every woman, but that this question was brought up because that was the implication that the woman is expecting every time that her man or the man will pay.
Yeah, for me, like I said, it shouldn't be expected, but people need to do what people knew. It's your situation. You do what you want, but it shouldn't be expected. That's all I'm saying. But if, like I said, but man can't get mad if the girl don't want to be with you because you didn't pay for everything. You can't get mad if you really want to woo that girl. Go ahead and pay for the dinner and keep paying as you want. I'm saying you can't be mad at the consequences of whatever you choose. Like me, when we was first going out, I was going 50-50. Like, no, I'm not doing that when we first get together. If I don't get you, then it is what it is. We was going 50-50. And that's my fault. I'm going to lose out on a lot of girls because of that philosophy. So I can't cry to the world, oh, I'm mad at her, she's a hoe. No. She wanted you to pay for everything. So some women expect it.
Well, I don't give a fuck what you want. Yeah. I mean, I'll pay for the dinner. Like,
you gonna lose out on a lot of girls.
Not really. Some girls I agree with Nelly and them. If you ask them out, pay for the dinner. But like, if we went to Valley Fair, right, I might buy you something, but don't expect me to buy you a funnel cake, a meal, the teddy bear.
Yeah.
You know, a motherfucking go-kart ride. If it was a date, yeah, I do that. But like, that's what I was about to go off of. Like, we go on vacation. Don't expect me to spend most of the money on vacation.
Yeah.
But women that I mess with don't do that. I'm not saying they do that, but I'm just saying this status was written off of a woman that must have did this because or is doing this or have been doing this because we have heard the flip side where women say, I've heard women say, my man paid for everything for me.
Yeah. No, I definitely, So for me, like I say, in my preference, see, this is more about a preference thing for me. In my preference, women shouldn't expect it at all. At no time you should respect it. If you're married in a relationship, then y'all communicate, yes, I'll pay for everything. I'm the breadwinner. So yes, I'll pay for everything. But I'm talking about, we just talking about dates, y'all ain't together.
Facts.
Then yes,
I agree with that, Rod. But if we just hanging out, I wouldn't mind paying for myself. Yeah, facts. I wouldn't mind.
Yeah, relationship, y'all take care of each.
And if I ask any chick out, I'm definitely paying for it. And I will say this, the one thing I will say that's different for me than some people, when I'm in a relationship, if you my girl, every time we do decide to go out to eat, I will pay for it. Unless she be like, no, Rod, I got it. Just because I just feel like, you know, it's more of a manly look. Mike just left me real quick. Probably go use the bathroom, y'all. But it's more of a manly look for me to pay and not have her pay because then people going to be looking like, oh, she take care of this motherfucker. Y'all take care of each other. I agree with that. I agree with that, cuzzo, too, Nelly. I definitely agree with both of what y'all ladies are saying on here. And we got one more topic, y'all, and we about to get out of here. I told y'all we was going to keep this show brief. We got one last topic because it's been blowing up on Facebook. I've been cracking up at this topic. It's been big. They've been talking about, all right, they've been talking about this last topic, Mike. They've been talking about buying food for kids and the siblings. So basically, if you got a kid and your baby mama got two other kids, Mike about to take off, y'all. I'm gonna finish the show by myself because we going to a birthday barbecue for the 4th. I'm gonna leave him. Ray get here. You got the key?
Yes, that was the camera.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna tell Pops, happy birthday, Pops. Keep this here. Yeah, I'm gonna cut everything off when we dip. Mike gotta say bye to the people. You can
say bye people.
Say bye to the people.
Go to my dad's little thing. I'll see y'all next week.
No, Boo can pay too, especially depending on our jobs. Hey, I feel you, Joe. He said manly look, Joe. Like fuck all that. My pockets need to look manly. No, you right. Nigga be out here with $5.80. We both getting a double cheeseburger and cutting it down the middle. But last topic, y'all. This the Rodcast now. Mike gone. It's the Rodcast, y'all. Matter of fact, let me move to the center of the seat because this is me. All right. The last topic is, and I want to see what y'all got to say because it's been big on Facebook. I've been cracking up. What do y'all think about buying food for your kid and their siblings? I've been seeing a lot of people say they're not doing it. They're only responsible for their kid. They only, what about the dad with the other kids? So, for example, say you got a baby mom and you got one kid with her, but she got another baby dad. She got two other kids by the other baby dad. And you pull up with a Happy Meal for your kids. Should you bring the other kids food? I'm going to let some of the comments come in because I want to see what y'all got to say. Because for me, I can see both sides of it, but I think a lot of people being petty. but I can literally see both sides of the argument. Okay. The first side of my argument goes back to the topic we just talked about, in the fact that don't expect, or expectations, what you expect the person to do versus what they should do and what they have to do. The next part of it just goes into being, I don't even want to say a man, just being a decent person, a decent being, a decent being. I mean, in terms of that, the child not in front of himself and they not able. This is my thing. So I'll start with the side I don't agree with. The side I don't agree with, because me, I'm not a selfish person. I'm not like, oh, me. This is mine. You can't have it. The side I don't agree with, I'm gonna just throw it out there, is this is my kid. I'm only gonna feed my kid. Now I do see their point. If money's low, if money's a problem in the household, it's hard, and you only got money to feed your kid. Okay, I understand that. You can't stretch the money out and feed the other household. You only can feed your kid. That's one thing. I get that part of it if that's your stance. But the one thing I don't get is standing tough in here and saying, or standing prideful and saying, I only need to feed my kid, knowing that there's 3 or 4 other kids there, and you only bring your kid McDonald's. If that's what you want to do, I'm not judging you, because you only obligated to feed your kid. But what I'm saying is, as someone who's been that kid who wasn't the biological kid of another parent, it would make a kid feel some type of way if that's what happened. Okay, it would make another kid feel like they're not worthy if that's what happened. Where if you are only going to feed your kid, only can feed your kid, and you only got something for them, my thing is, well, then make them come into the car, y'all drive around while they eat the food. Don't have them eating in front of their siblings and you just say, well, where's their dad? No, because as a man, I never would do such a thing and leave other kids there hungry. Okay. Now, the other side to that is this. It's ways in how you do things. If you know you only got enough for your kid, that's what I'm saying. You would tell your baby mom and say, hey, let my daughter or son come with me. We go to the park. I'm gonna take them to their family house on my side. And even if and it's not to take them away from their siblings, it's because I don't have enough for the siblings. So if she was to actually say, well, can his brother or the sister come? I'd be like, next time, right now I only got enough funds and resources for what we was gonna do, and I don't want to leave nobody out. I don't want to leave, nobody feeling some type of way. So I would just gently dismiss that. But if I'm that person who on the side that I don't agree with, where they're not bringing other kids food, if it is that much of a problem where you got 3 kids, right, and I only got 1 kid with you and the other 2 not mine, and there's a problem where I'm bringing them food and I have brought them food and I'm bringing multiple food multiple times, I will tell you this. Look, I know you working, I know you struggling. Let me just take my kid Monday through Friday to lessen the burden up off of you, so he could be fed or she could be fed, they could be clothed, and then they could come back over on the weekends, and then I could bring food over with them, so then you can have food that way, versus we spending money in 2 households that we don't have. If I only got 1 kid and I could take care of the burden of the kid being with me, getting into school, let my kid live with me. It's not to say you're not a bad mother, but maybe the kid could come back with you. But right now, the fact that I got to keep buying food for the household, my kid and multiple other kids and you, shows that right now lessening the burden can help you. So let me take my kid, and then when my kid come over, I'll make sure that there's food in the refrigerator, food in the house, and then they got somewhere comfortable to be, and then they could be with their siblings too. And then you wouldn't have to worry about that. All you got to do is worry about just caring for him or her when they get there. That's it. That's the simple way to do it without having to start arguments. But my way is I would buy all the kids food. Okay. Now, like I said, if funds was low and resources was low, then I would make sure that I got my kid alone and then they ate the food. But if it's just me and I got enough money and McDonald's it is, then we got to get Happy Meals. They could all get a Big Mac meal. They could all get a 10-piece nugget meal. I'll get the kids something because I probably know those little bastards. No, I'm just playing. But I probably know them. And they probably was cool kids. And I'll definitely get them something. Or If I know that I ain't got enough money to be eating out, then I'll do something like buy a bag of chicken and a box of macaroni. Y'all know that chicken and macaroni go a long way with some biscuits or something like that. Then everybody eat. Because at the end of the day, like I said, I just want to do what was done for me. And shout out to Pops because it's his birthday. And we're going to end something like this. Pops was a man that did stuff like that for me. He didn't just buy Mike, James, or the twin stuff. He bought me stuff too. You know what I'm saying? He bought me food. He bought me basketball shoes. He did all that type of stuff. So why would I turn around and say I wouldn't do it when I had that type of upbringing? Some of us have had that type of upbringing where a stepdad or a boyfriend has stepped into life just as much as your regular dad, if not more. And my regular dad was definitely in my life. He just died when I was 9, but there was other man that helped out and was able to show me what fatherhood was like. So if I can do that for 1 kid, 2 kids, 6 kids, or 8 kids, then so be it. But I think a lot of people is making this argument bigger than it has to be. Your preference is your preference. No judgment over this way. I'm just saying for me as a man, that's how I would just dust it up and it would be easy. But that's why communication is important because she should have asked him to buy food for all the kids. And if he couldn't, then just come get your kid. No, facts. I agree with that, Yanni. I don't expect him to feed other kids, but what I would have did is take the meal and split it because at the end of the day, no, that kid is not going to sit there and eat in front of the other ones. Well, yeah, you can go to Little Caesars and get little $5 pieces, but I wouldn't even make my kid eat Little Caesars. That shit horrible. But yeah, I think that I want some of y'all to weigh in, whoever's watching. I don't know if we got that many viewers right now. But yeah, y'all, that's where I was at with it. I've been seeing a lot of people go up on that on Facebook, and that was a good laugh. That was an interesting topic this week to see and to talk about. But yeah, I felt like a lot of people was going in, and it's just simple for me. You know how I was raised, but I agree. You look out for all the kids. But y'all, I'm about to head to this barbecue too in a little bit. You know, we was live today. We back, y'all. An hour and 30 minutes. We said it was gonna be 45 minutes each section, and it was right on that, right at 45 minutes for each section. And we're gonna be back here more and more this summer. Just know we're gonna need y'all to tune in more. Next time we're gonna have a better schedule. We wanted to give y'all a show this week, so we said we doing it today. We'll keep y'all posted. We might be back this Thursday or this Saturday. We got to check our schedules this week. But season 3 is in full effect, y'all. We ain't going nowhere. We back. And y'all, like I said, y'all going to see us at events. Y'all going to see other people right here on the couch. People doing big things, you know. Big things, real talk, sports talk all summer long, all 2022 and going into 2023. We appreciate y'all. We love y'all. Nice way to kick off season 3. Y'all enjoy y'all holidays. Happy 4th of July. Be safe out here. Enjoy fireworks, good food, good family, whatever y'all got to do. We love y'all. Peace and be cool. No music today, y'all, but we out.